So let's start with the basics. Like, what exactly is FunnelXAi?
So in a nutshell, it's a software that uses AI to automate a lot of the process of creating sales funnels. So, those sequences of web pages that guide a potential customer towards making a purchase, like you might have landing pages, thank you pages, order forms, all that stuff.
Okay, so the whole shebang.
Exactly. And FunnelXAi is claiming that it can help you build all of that super fast and easily, even if you have like zero coding design or copywriting skills.
See, that's what really caught my attention, because I'm no tech whiz. And the thought of like coding a sales funnel from scratch is honestly kind of terrifying.
Right. It's a pretty daunting task for most people. I think that's why they're really emphasizing the no code aspect and the, AI doing all the heavy lifting.
So who's the mastermind behind this AI wizardry?
So the company behind FunnelXAi is called Fire Launchers, and the founder is Eric Holmland. He's actually got a pretty impressive track record in the digital marketing world. He's launched several successful products in the past, like BidSuite AI, Kids Book AI.
Yeah, those are some names I've actually heard of, yeah.
Yeah, so it seems like he knows what he's doing when it comes to creating tools that people actually find useful.
Okay, that definitely gives me some confidence, right? Like if this is coming from someone who's already had success in this space, it's not just some random fly-by-night operation.
Exactly. I think that credibility is important, especially in the world of online marketing where there are, so many products and promises flying around.
So how about we get into the nitty-gritty? Like, how does this AI magic actually work?
All right. So imagine this. You're sitting down at your computer and you're like, all right, I need to create a sales funnel for my new product.
Okay, I'm with you.
And instead of spending hours trying to figure out code or design a layout or write compelling copy, you just tell FunnelXAi what you want.
Oh, this sounds dangerous.
It's pretty wild, right? So you give it some basic information about your product, your target audience, and the kind of funnel you want to create, and then the AI takes over.
I'm already sold, but I need to hear more.
And it uses this information to whip up a professional looking funnel for you, complete with landing pages, thank you pages, email sequences, all that jazz.
Okay, but AI writing my sales copy, it's got to be a recipe for disaster, right?
Yeah.
It's going to sound all robotic and weird.
Well, I thought the same thing, but apparently the AI they're using is actually pretty sophisticated. It's been trained on a massive amount of data, so it knows how to write persuasive copy that converts.
I'm skeptical but intrigued.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it's always good to be a little bit skeptical, but, from what I've seen in the marketing materials, the copy actually looks pretty impressive.
So it's like having a little AI copywriter in my back pocket.
Exactly. It takes care of all the hard work, the brainstorming, the writing, the editing, so you can focus on, other aspects of your business.
That's actually a really good point, because I think a lot of entrepreneurs, especially when you're starting out, get bogged down in the details, like spending way too much time on tasks that could be automated.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I know I've definitely fallen into that trap before, trying to do everything myself and ending up feeling completely overwhelmed.
Right. So if a tool like FunnelXAi can actually free up some of that time, that's huge.
And it's not just about the time savings either. They're also claiming that the funnels created by the AI are actually higher converting than ones that are built manually.
Wait, really? So the AI is not just faster, it's actually better?
That's what they're saying. They've done a bunch of testing and they're seeing significant increases in conversion rates for the funnels built with AI.
Okay, now I'm really interested because I'm always looking for ways to optimize my funnels, squeeze out every last bit of performance.
Yeah, I mean, who isn't, right? We all want those sweet, sweet conversions.
And if AI can help me get there, I'm all ears.
Absolutely. And one thing I found interesting is that FunnelXAi isn't just about building the funnels themselves. It also includes tools for tracking your results, analyzing your data, and making adjustments to improve your conversions even further.
Okay, so it's like a complete all-in-one solution for managing your entire sales funnel process.
Exactly. And that's something that I think is really appealing to a lot of people. Having everything in one place instead of having to use a bunch of different tools and try to piece it all together.
Right, because that can get really messy really fast.
Oh yeah, totally. And it's just, one more thing to manage, one more thing to learn.
So you're telling me that FunnelXAi can build my sales funnels, write my copy for me, track my results, and basically do everything but make me coffee?
Well, I'm not sure about the coffee part, but yeah, it pretty much does everything else.
I think I need to see this thing in action. I need a demo.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Luckily, Fire Launchers has a bunch of videos on their website that show FunnelXAi in action, so we can check those out and get a better sense of how it all works.
Awesome. I'm excited to dive in and see what this AI can really do.
Me too. Let's do it.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the features and the promises of FunnelXAi, but now I want to hear from someone who's actually using it in the real world.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Let's see what this reviewer has to say.
So we found this really thorough review from this guy. He's like this online entrepreneur, and he's been using FunnelXAi for a few months now.
Okay, so he's had some time to really put it through its paces.
Yeah, and he goes into a lot of detail about his experience. Like, he walks us through the entire process of setting up and using the software, and he even shares some of his results.
I'm curious to hear what his overall impression is. Is he a fan, or is he like, not so much?
Well, let's find out.
Let's do it.
Okay, so right off the bat, the reviewer is like super impressed with how easy FunnelXAi is to use. He says it's like ridiculously intuitive, like even his grandma could figure it out.
All right, well, that's a good sign.
I know, right? It seems like they've really nailed the user experience, which is super important, especially for a tool that's targeting people who might not be super tech savvy.
Exactly, because if it's too complicated or confusing, people are just going to give up and go back to their old ways of doing things.
Right, and that defeats the whole purpose of having this like AI-powered tool that's supposed to make your life easier.
Totally. So it sounds like FunnelXAi is off to a good start in that regard.
Yeah, and the reviewer also raves about the quality of the funnels that the AI creates. He says they look super professional and polished, like they were designed by a high-end marketing agency.
Okay, so the AI is not just pumping out cookie cutter templates. It's actually creating unique and visually appealing designs.
Yeah. That's what it seems like. And he even says that he's gotten a ton of compliments on his funnels from his customers. Like, people are actually impressed with how they look.
Wow, that's impressive because, aesthetics really do matter, especially when it comes to online marketing. You want your funnels to look trustworthy and professional.
Absolutely. First impressions are everything, right?
For sure. And, if your funnel looks like it was thrown together in 5 minutes, people are going to be less likely to trust you with their money.
True. So it seems like FunnelXAi is passing the eye test so far.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's not just about looks either. The reviewer also goes into detail about the functionality of the funnels, like how well they actually convert visitors into customers.
Okay, that's the million-dollar question, right? Like, all this fancy AI and design is great, but if it doesn't actually lead to more sales, what's the point?
Exactly. You can have the prettiest funnel in the world, but if nobody's buying anything, it's not doing you much good.
So spill the beans. What's the verdict?
All right, so the reviewer says that he's seen a significant increase in his conversion rates since he started using FunnelXAi.
Okay, that's promising.
Yeah, he doesn't give any specific numbers, but he says that he's consistently getting better results with the AI-built funnels compared to the ones that he used to create manually.
Wow, that's really impressive, especially if he's already experienced with building funnels. He's not just some newbie who's seeing beginner's luck.
Right. I think that adds a lot of weight to his testimonial.
So it sounds like FunnelXAi is living up to the hype so far.
Yeah, it definitely seems promising, but it's always good to get a balanced perspective, right? Like, are there any downsides or limitations that we should be aware of?
That's a great point. Nobody's perfect, not even AI.
Exactly. So let's dig a little deeper and see if the reviewer mentions any areas where FunnelXAi could improve.
Okay, let's do it. So I'm curious, were there any red flags or downsides that the reviewer mentioned?
Yeah, he did bring up a couple of things that he wasn't crazy about.
Okay, like what?
So one thing was that he felt like the design templates could be a little more diverse, like he wanted more options to choose from.
Okay, I can see that. I guess if you're using AI to generate your funnels, you don't want them to all end up looking the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You still want to be able to, put your own unique spin on things and make your funnel stand out from the crowd.
So it's like he's saying the AI needs a little more creativity.
Yeah, kind of like he's hoping they'll expand the template library in the future to give users more flexibility.
Yeah, that makes sense. And is there anything else that he wasn't thrilled about?
The other thing he mentioned was that sometimes the AI-generated copy needed a little bit of tweaking, like it wasn't always perfect right out of the gate.
Okay, that's not really surprising though, right?
Yeah.
AI is still evolving. It's not gonna be able to write Shakespearean sonnets about my products.
Right, exactly. It's a tool, not a replacement for human creativity and judgment.
So it sounds like you still need to be involved in the process. Like, you can't just let the AI run wild and expect it to create a masterpiece.
Yeah, I think that's a good takeaway. It's still important to review the AI's work and make sure that it aligns with your brand voice and your target audience.
So it's like a collaboration. You're working with the AI, not just letting it do its own thing.
Exactly. And I think that's actually a really cool aspect of these AI tools. It's not about replacing humans. It's about augmenting our abilities and making us more efficient.
Okay. Yeah, I like that perspective. It's like the AI is my co-pilot, helping me navigate the complex world of sales funnels.
Exactly. And, I think the reviewer even said something like that in his review. Like, he feels like he's got this AI sidekick now that's helping him create better funnels faster.
I love that AI sidekick. That's awesome.
I know, right? It's like having a little marketing genius whispering in your ear.
So, okay, even though there are a couple of minor downsides, it seems like the reviewer is overall pretty happy with FunnelXAi.
Yeah, he definitely gives it a thumbs up. He says it's a game changer for his business, and he highly recommends it to anyone who's serious about improving their sales funnels.
Awesome. So it's not just hype. It's actually delivering real results for people.
That's what it seems like. And, I think it's really encouraging to see these AI tools actually living up to their promises.
So I'm curious, what's the price tag on this AI sidekick? How much does it cost to get access to this funnel building magic?
So the pricing for FunnelXAi is actually pretty interesting. They've got a few different options.
Okay, hit me with the details.
So the front end offer, which is like the basic package, is only $37.
Wait, $37 for all of this AI-powered funnel building goodness? That seems ridiculously low.
I know, right? I was skeptical too. Like, what's the catch?
Right, there's got to be some hidden fees or something.
Well, there are some upsells, of course. Like, they offer a pro upgrade that gives you access to more features and templates, and they also have a lifetime membership option if you want to get access to all of their products and future updates.
Okay, that makes sense. Like the classic upsell strategy. But even with the upsells, the base price is still super affordable.
Yeah, I think they're really trying to make it accessible to as many people as possible. They want to democratize access to these powerful marketing tools.
I like that. And you know what? That low price point actually makes me more likely to try it out.
Yeah.
I'm not risking a ton of money if it doesn't work out.
Right, exactly. It's like a low barrier to entry.
Yeah.
And they also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can literally try it risk-free.
Okay, now that's impressive. Like, they're really putting their money where their mouth is.
Yeah, they seem pretty confident that people are going to love it.
All right, so let's recap for a second. We've got this AI-powered funnel builder that's super easy to use. It creates professional-looking funnels. It helps you increase your conversion rates, and it's super affordable. What's not to love?
Right. It sounds like the perfect tool for, busy entrepreneurs who want to streamline their marketing and boost their sales.
I'm sold, but wait a minute. I just thought of something. If this thing is so easy to use and it creates such great results, isn't everyone going to be using it? And then won't all our funnels end up looking the same?
That's a really good question. And it's something that I was thinking about too. If everyone's using the same AI to generate their funnels, won't it lead to a lack of creativity and originality?
Right. It'll be like the McDonald's of sales funnels. Everyone's getting the same Big Mac.
Exactly. And, nobody wants that. We all want our funnels to be unique and memorable.
So what's the solution? How do we prevent the AI apocalypse of cookie cutter funnels?
Well, I think the key is to remember that AI is a tool, and it's up to us to use it creatively.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
So instead of just relying on the AI to do everything for us, we need to be willing to put in our own human touch.
Okay, so it's like we're the chefs adding our own special ingredients to the AI's recipe.
Exactly. We can use the AI to generate a basic framework, but then we can customize it to fit our brand and our target audience.
So we can tweak the copy, change the colors, add our own images, and basically make it our own.
Yeah, and I think that's where the real magic happens, when we combine the power of AI with human creativity and ingenuity.
Yeah, I like that. It's like we're taking the best of both worlds and creating something truly unique.
Exactly, and I think that's the future of marketing.
Yeah.
It's not about humans versus AI, it's about humans and AI working together.
Okay, I'm feeling inspired now. I'm ready to go build some amazing funnels with my new AI sidekick.
Me too, let's do it.
All right, so we've talked a lot about the features, the benefits, and even some of the potential downsides of FunnelXAi, but I'm curious, what's your overall impression of this tool? Are you feeling the hype? Are you skeptical? Are you ready to jump on the AI bandwagon?
Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I was pretty skeptical at first. All the AI stuff can feel a little bit gimmicky sometimes.
Yeah, I get it. There's a lot of noise out there.
But after doing all this research, reading the marketing materials, checking out the reviews, watching the demos, I'm actually really impressed.
Okay, tell me more. What's changed your mind?
Well, for one thing, it's clear that the team behind FunnelXAi really knows what they're doing. They've got a proven track record in the marketing space, and they've put a lot of thought into creating a tool that's both powerful and user-friendly.
Yeah, that definitely makes a difference. You can tell when a product has been created by people who actually understand the needs of marketers.
And then there's the AI itself, which is honestly pretty mind-blowing. Like the fact that it can generate entire sales funnels complete with copy and design elements is just incredible.
Right, it's like something out of a sci-fi movie.
And I also appreciate that they're not trying to oversell it. They're acknowledging that AI is still evolving and that it's not a magic bullet.
Yeah, they're not making any outlandish promises like you're going to become a millionaire overnight just by using this tool.
Exactly. And I think that honesty is really refreshing in an industry that's often full of, hype and exaggerated claims.
So it sounds like you're saying that FunnelXAi is the real deal.
I think so. I mean, of course, it's not going to be the right fit for everyone, but if you're looking for a way to streamline your funnel creation process, save time, and potentially increase your conversions, I think it's definitely worth checking out.